My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown, coming to you live from Rogers Place, where the Edmonton Oilers have just taken down Utah HC 7-1. Joined tonight by special guest Joseph, who joined me at the game tonight. Joseph, your initial thoughts on a 7-1 Oilers victory?
Well, we got our money's worth for sure. We got great seats. With the offense that dried up for a bit, I was a bit anxious to see what kind of game we were going to expect. We got a 7-1 game, great game overall. Pickard with some great stops. Unfortunately, we didn't see Draisaitl get his 50th. That's the one, I guess, downside of this game. But overall, I like how the boys went about their business. And overall, great game. Let's just hope that the offense did not, use all of its offense tonight and it dries out the rest of the homestand. That's all I hope for.
Yeah, looking forward. They got a big game against the Winnipeg Jets on Thursday, but let's not focus too much on that. Let's just enjoy this victory, because we all know over this past little while it's basically been the Leon Draisaitl show for the Edmonton Oilers, and I guess he doesn't even get a point tonight.
Yeah.
So that ends his point streak, unfortunately, and like you mentioned, he doesn't get goal number 50, but Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has just another incredible game, another 3-point night. He was the first star once again, a goal and 2 assists. Zach Hyman picks up a couple goals tonight. He doesn't quite get that hat trick. No Edmonton Oiler has a hat trick yet this year. Unbelievable, considering Zach Hyman had like 5 of them last year, I believe, or something like that. Something crazy on that 50-goal season. Victor Arvidsson. Yeah, let's go through all the goal scorers tonight. So we had Nuge, Hyman with a couple. McDavid scores a beauty at the end of the first period.
Yeah.
Victor Arvidsson scores tonight.
Podkolzin
with a beauty.
Ekholm.
And who was our... Did we cover everybody there? Try to remember in a 7-1 game.
Yeah. Nuge got the first goal. The short-handed goal to start.
Did I mention Nuge?
Yeah, that's right. So okay. Nuge got the first goal, and he was the first star of the game. And I picked the right jersey to wear today.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Show that beauty off.
Yeah. The reverse natural.
Yeah. Fantastic game tonight.
Because he played really well at the MSG on Sunday in New York, and he played well. Obviously, he's had some struggles this year, but hey, it doesn't really matter. If you can show up for the postseason, that's all that matters. We're in the stretch run. Just going about your business the right way and just get ready for the playoffs.
But Nuge just breaking out here, back-to-back 3-point games for Nuge. He was just absolutely fantastic. Can't believe that was the name we were forgetting there. It's so much easier when I have the score sheet right in front of me following the game, but you got to do it all by memory tonight. And a lot of big stuff happening tonight. Darnell Nurse has a big fight in the first period, and the Edmonton Oilers, as we know, always have a lot of success when they get in a fight. He really went down there with Jack McBain. I did not see what McBain did, so he obviously did something to really piss off Darnell Nurse, so I'll have to watch the highlights to catch that one.
Well, he was so mad, because obviously they fought with like a minute and 15 left, so they're not going to send him to the penalty box. They're obviously going to send him down to the locker room because there's less than 5 minutes left. But I just remember Nurse walking down the tunnel, he chucks his helmet because he's so aggravated. So something must have triggered him for sure.
So I'll have to see that in the highlights. Calvin Pickard. When this game, it's in a 7-1 game, you probably don't think the goaltending was that big of a factor, but Calvin Pickard was absolutely excellent tonight when this game was close. I loved how he was challenging shooters tonight. The team was doing a great job of cleaning up the rebounds in front of him, but Calvin Pickard coming through absolutely huge for this team tonight. I just loved how this was just such a team victory. I mean, Utah HC didn't overall have a great game, but this game was a lot closer in the first period, but the Edmonton Oilers just took advantage of their chances. They chased Karel Vejmelka from the net after 3 goals. I don't know if that was so much of Vejmelka's performance or more just the Utah HC just looking to kind of change the vibes going into the second period. Didn't work, obviously.
Didn't work, but I agree with you. I think my take is, so Vejmelka did give up some goals, sure, but I think if we witnessed in the first period, the Utah defense could have been better. Could he have made some saves? Sure, but I don't think he was really the issue. I think why Andre Tourigny, the coach of Utah HC, made that move is to change the vibe, and I think we also have to remember Utah, they're in a battle for that final wildcard spot along with Vancouver and Calgary and St. Louis. The margin for error is so slim, so I think all these teams and their coaches have the perspective of, hey, we really can't be losing up points. And they got a big win over in Vancouver the other night. 2-1 win. That's a big loss for the Canucks. But today, in a 7-1 game, that's a crucial loss, especially looking at the out of town scoreboard. Like Calgary won in New York, St. Louis beat Nashville. I believe Vancouver was beating Winnipeg last time I checked. So yeah, it's going to be a tight race for the wild card spot. And then I thought the game was a lot closer than we thought in the first period, and I think it just kind of snowballed, and then we took control, and then Utah just could not come back. But hey, great win for us. That's all that matters.
No, I love the effort right from minute one for the Oilers tonight. All the odd man chances they were able to execute on, and just to see so many different guys be involved in the victory tonight. It wasn't just the Leon Draisaitl show again, although we all would have loved to have seen goal number 50 and of course at least a point to keep his point streak going. But if Leon Draisaitl doesn't get a point tonight, if that's the price we have to pay to get a big 7-1 victory, that I think will be a huge confidence booster for this team. They've been struggling to score. We've been talking about it for weeks. For them to come out and get this 7-1 victory, I mean, I guess we'll see how the effect is against the Winnipeg Jets on Thursday, but for right now, I think this is a huge confidence win for the Oilers.
No, I 100% agree, because looking back, to be honest, since the Four Nations face-off, we've been very inconsistent. We were obviously at the top of the division before the break, and then now Vegas has overtaken us. For a couple of days we were actually in third because the Los Angeles Kings overtook us, but now we are in second place. I believe the Kings do have a game or two in hand, but it's going to be a tight race down the stretch. And the thing is, sure, do you want to win the division? Of course, but I think it's a matter of how you play, how you're going about your business when the postseason rolls around, regardless of who you face. And then we got some big games coming up against the Jets. I know the Kraken are out of it, but another divisional opponent. And then a game next week against the Dallas Stars should be another big game. And then looking at the schedule, the regular season's at the tail end. We've got 2 big games against the Los Angeles Kings. We've got a game against Vegas. So it's going to be a tight race down the stretch. And the thing is, with how inconsistent we've been, some of the losses, Patrick, the game against Anaheim a few weeks ago, thankfully, neither of us were at that game, because today, I mentioned at the start of this video, we got our money's worth today. The Anaheim game, that would have been a very depressing drive home. Today, we can all drive home in a happy mood. The game against Buffalo and the game against Jersey, those are games that we should have won, but the past is what it is. We just got to keep moving forward and just keep going about it the right way. So.
Yeah. No, this is nice just to enjoy a 7-1 victory. I don't think I've been to a game in quite a while where the Oilers won by this big a margin, so it was just nice to see the team get as many goals as they did from as many different players as they did, and get the kind of effort. It wasn't a thing that was just given to them. I think they earned every single point they got tonight. So
for sure,
that's 3 straight wins for the Oilers now, and big game like we were talking about coming up against Winnipeg on Thursday. So hopefully they didn't use all the offense tonight, but I think this game, as I mentioned earlier, will be a huge confidence boost for this team going forward. So I'll wrap it up there for tonight. Any final thoughts there, Joseph?
Nope. Overall, great night. Great to come to the game with you. It should be a good game against Winnipeg. It will be a tougher opponent, but I think for that game, the key is we got to play like we did today. Keep moving forward. But for that game, especially, we're facing a deeper Winnipeg team than Utah, and then a better goalie in Hellebuck than Vermelka. Yeah, Draisaitl, I think he will have to get on the score sheet if we have any chance of defeating the Jets on Thursday.
Absolutely. Let's see him get goal number 50 there for sure. So thank you to everyone who came up and said hi to me tonight too. I met a whole bunch of people tonight. It was great to meet all of you. Love all my fans of the channel here. It's a great community we have here at the Oilers Fanatic. So I'll wrap it up there for tonight, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic, joined by Joseph. Thanks for being a fan. See you soon, guys.